And welcome everybody to University of Tampa women's basketball. We have just tipped off as the Spartans get ready to play the Nova Southeastern Sharks. Spartans leading the conference with a 16-1 record. They go inside to Sydney Kinn. Reverse layup won't go. Sharks are close behind at 13-4 on the year. Long shot outside, three-pointer's good. That is Haley Conley knocking that one down. Full court press coming up from the Sharks. Hi, everybody. Jack Ike along with two-time Hall of Famer DeCarlo DeVoe.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Right here on the Spartans home court. Spartans with a big win last Wednesday. Had to go to overtime to beat Eckerd. Those two teams just don't know how to do anything but have a close game. Ramsey from deep, no good.
Yeah, that was a great win by the women, Jack. Following the recap, I wish I could have won in person, but time constraints didn't allow me to do so. But it seemed like it was a great game, and glad that UT came out on top.
Jones on the layup goes out of bounds. It'll be Nova Southeastern ball. Starting lineups for today's game for the Spartans. Number 1 is Maya Justo, a junior from Naples, Florida, went to Gulf Coast High School. Number 2 is Sydney Kinn, a 6'3 senior from Cary, Ohio, transferred in from the University of Findlay. There's a long three. Off the rim, no good. Ramsey rebounds. Audrey Ramsey, number 5, a junior from Boca Raton, Florida, and she went to Boca Raton High School. Number 15 is Sarah Jones, a junior, 5'5 junior from Mason, Ohio. She went to Lakota West High School and transferred here from Embry-Riddle University. Foul on the floor. And the foul is on Kiara Grant. And the final member of the starting lineup for Tampa is number 24, Malia Sullivan, a senior from Bartow, Florida. Went to Winter Haven High School. Justo backs out. Spartans in the white, Sharks in the gray. 3-0 Nova Southeastern on top. And out of bounds. I think Justo, before she dribbled it or passed it, dished it, she stepped on the out of bounds line. Starting lineup for Nova Southeastern is number 3, Haley Conley, who knocked down that three. She's a 5'9 grad student from North Franklin, Connecticut. Number 13 is Alexis Bryant, a 6'4 senior from Jacksonville, Florida. She can go eye to eye with Sydney Kinn and have an inch to spare. She has the ball.
She may be able to go eye for eye, but can she go shot for shot?
That is Madison Frederick. Drive inside. Layup is good. That is Kiara Grant on the drive. She is a 5'7 grad student from Choctaw, Mississippi. And her sister, Kiana Grant, is a 5'6 grad student from same place, Choctaw, Mississippi. Sullivan missing. Tips out of bounds. Nova Southeastern ball. 5-0. Nova on top early. And I have to do my best to not call them Nova. It's Nova Southeastern.
Right.
That's like calling Michigan State and shortening it to Michigan. That won't go over with a lot of people.
You don't want to do that.
Don't need all that much brevity.
No, at all.
India Shepard just in the lineup. She has the ball. She passes off. Gets it to Kiara Grant. Looks to go inside. Does go inside. Turnaround jumper, no good. Missed by Alexis Bryant, and the Spartans come back. Still looking to score. 3:15 into the game.
Yeah, we're seeing UT get off to several slow starts, right here at home, but they've been able to come back. And luckily, the slow start they had in overtime at Eckerd didn't hurt them because they got down 5 pretty quickly in that OT.
Sullivan knocks it down, 5-2. You just wonder how much that Eckerd game took out of them, and coming back and playing a couple days later.
That's a big emotional win, and that extra 5 minutes, it was hard fought. It wasn't smooth sailing.
A steal. Kinn off the steal. That was Suzanne Kinra losing the ball. She just came into the lineup. And a foul inside. 2 fouls early on the Sharks. Spartans win Wednesday big because they were tied with Eckerd for first place in the conference with 1 loss. Tampa still with 1, Eckerd now with 2.
Right. So
still 3 games to go in the conference.
Right, UT pretty much controls their destiny.
Yes.
That's it. It's really up to them what they do.
Sullivan on the drive, lost the ball, but I think she might have got helped out there with a call on Nova Southeastern. That's already 3 team fouls on the Sharks in 4 minutes. You shoot double bonus after 5 each quarter.
2 more fouls. Let's go.
Go inside. Ramsey to Sullivan near the free throw line. Drives the lane. Up off the glass. Won't go. Got her own rebound. Off the glass in and got fouled. Sunshine State Conference standings at this point. Tampa 16-1, 24-1 overall. Eckerd is 15-2, 20-4 overall. Nova Southeastern 13-4, the only other conference team with 20 or more wins. They are 21-4 overall. Sullivan missed a chance to tie. Long 3 on the way. No good, but rebounded. That's Saray McGill, but a foul called. 4 team fouls already on Eckerd, on Nova Southeastern.
And it's nice to see Coach Nikki Jesse in the house to support her husband, who was once she was once a Spartans assistant.
Yeah.
And then she coached at St. Leo.
Yes.
And while she was here as a Spartans assistant, it was the first husband-wife NCAA coaching staff.
Almost a steal on the inbound, but stepping out of bounds is number 31 for the Sharks, and that is Kiana Grant. So Justo will inbound again to Ramsey. 5-4, Nova Southeastern on top of Tampa. Sarah Jones for Tampa. Behind the back, drives the lane, off the glass in.
Oh, wow.
Tampa with a 6-5 lead.
She's really feeling it. You know, she got off when season first started. She was trying to find her shot a lot from the perimeter. And now she started to play the game more. And she's filling in.
Now, they got a foul on Maya Justo. Yep. And first foul on Tampa.
Yeah, but back to Sarah. She's really relaxed, and she's playing a lot more composed, and she's just filling the gaps.
First free throw is good. Ties it at 6. That is Mackenzie Steele shooting. They have 7 grad students on their roster.
Yeah, time sure has changed things. I wish after I graduated I could have went somewhere else and played.
Played one more year?
Yeah, another year.
You'd be in another Hall of Fame.
Adding to your point totals and overall stats and winning.
Yeah. Ramsey, jumper, blocked. Foul called, though, on the inside. That'll be the 5th foul of the quarter. It's a shooting foul anyway. So Ramsey will go to the line. So with 4:50 to go in the quarter, we'll take the under 5 timeout. It is the Sharks 7, the Spartans 6. We'll be right back.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us.
And for college sports.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division...
Ahead of us? Audrey Ramsey to the free throw line. 7-6, Nova Southeastern up on Tampa. First free throw makes it 7-7. Second free throw, 8-7, Tampa back on top. Sharks across half court. Long three, no good. Kin with the rebound. Hands to Ramsey.
Nice pass.
Inside to Sullivan, lays it in. 10-7 Tampa.
I don't know how they left Malia Sullivan wide open, but I'm sure glad Audrey Ramsey found her.
Up top, guarded by Sullivan. Long three, good. Splashing from deep. India Shepard knocking it down, the 5'5 sophomore from Seminole Ridge High School.
Yeah, just need a little more pressure on the ball. In that. But I like how UT, they're switching on the screens, which was allowing her to stand still at top. But you want to mirror that ball so she can't just see the basket or the pass very easily.
Sullivan deep to Kin, double teamed, out to Jones. Three on the way, good.
Right back at you.
13-10, Tampa up, 3.5 to go, first quarter. Frederick looks for the pick, comes outside to Steele. Back to Frederick. Long three, off the rim, tipped around into the hands of Sullivan.
Yeah.
Quickly up court to Ramsey.
Kin didn't get the rebound, but she tipped it out to a teammate, which was Malia Sullivan. Smart play on Kin's part.
Jones, ooh, nice little dipsy-do there, goes back outside.
Double cross.
Justo, three, good.
In this case, Sarah Jones on the double cross, that's a good thing. Yeah. Otherwise, if you get double crossed, you're mad at somebody.
15-10 Tampa. Ramsey inside Sullivan. They're giving her the jumper. She takes it and bounces off. Outside to Kinran. She hands to Shepard. Shepard to Frederick, top of the key. Stolen by Jones. She saw that pass coming a mile away. Left-handed layup up and in. 17-10 Tampa. And a quick timeout by Leanne Freeland-Curry as she doesn't like the direction this game is going. 1:55 to go in the first quarter. 17-10, Tampa on top.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us.
And for college sports.
$17-10, Tampa on top. Frederick, top of the key. Sees a cutting steal, back out. Jumper, bounces around, no good. Kin with the rebound. Ramsey across the timeline, closely guarded by Kiara Grant. There's also Kiana Grant. Justo. Outside, Sullivan lobs into Kin, quickly up and in.
Machine-like execution. Well-oiled machine, I might add. No rust.
19-10 Tampa. 1:15 to go first quarter. And that may be a blocking foul on Frederick. It is, as Ramsey got decked. Tampa will get the ball with 1:10 to go in the quarter. So Justo will inbound.
It's going to take a whole lot more of that to knock the UT Spartans down.
Last time these two teams played down at Nova Southeastern, January 14th, Tampa won 78-77 and had to score late to win that one.
Yeah, so Nova's definitely thinking revenge.
Inside, Sullivan won't go. Fouled on the way up.
I tell you this, Saray McGill, who's guarding Malia Sullivan, that's athlete on athlete right there.
Yes.
She may be giving up about an inch or two, but as far as overall body strength, she looks like she's a very formidable opponent.
I know it's early in the game, but I'm afraid to guess at these point totals because our clock, our stats monitor says 23-11 Tampa. Steal by Justo. I don't know if they're having premonitions or not, but they now show 25-11.
They're out of it now.
Inside to Kin. Oh, nice move. That she saw that they didn't block her from going to her left.
She turned away from the double team and beat the defense to the board.
Now 23-10. Our stats monitor says 10 for Kin. 6 seconds in the quarter. 5. Outside. Justo knocks it away. It's going to be a minute or a second and a half left. And they will inbound the ball. Nova Southeastern will inbound. Time to shoot. Can they get a shot? Looking. 3 on the way. No good. We've reached the end of the quarter. And a great quarter for Tampa. And they own a 23-10 lead. We'll be right back.
NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents, get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Ready to start the second quarter. Tampa with a 23-10 lead over the Sharks. Sharks to inbound. Kiara Grant, I should say. No, they immediately go inside, and Kin picks up her first foul 8 seconds into the quarter. Alana Gallagher coming in for Tampa for Kin. Even though just one foul, give her a breather. She's had a great start. Listed at 10 points already. They go right at Gallagher and they overshoot the basket. Ramsey tips it out of bounds. No, they said that Kiara Grant tipped it. That'll be Tampa ball.
Well, the good thing with Alani Gallagher is, as you've aforementioned several times, she was once the defensive player in this conference. So when Ken comes out, it's not an easy matchup for the opponents.
Justo. And a foul. Boy, tell you, Nova Southeastern's committing a lot of fouls that probably they don't need to be committing. About 40 feet from the basket. Just going to hurt them by getting Tampa into that double bonus. One foul on each team so far this quarter. Ramsey finds Gallagher to Justo. Inside to Sullivan. Faces the basket, puts it up. Oh, boy. Sometimes she just makes it look so easy.
That's just overall body strength.
25-10 Tampa.
Because she actually was almost underneath the backboard when she powered up.
Looking to go inside. They do get it inside. Off the glass. No, lays it up too hard. They get their own rebound. 4 on the shot clock. Drive down the lane. They dish. Lays it up. Misses at the shot clock. Gets her own rebound and got fouled.
And noticing Alexis Bryant, she's all of 6'4".
Yeah.
Very tall, long arms, very athletically built. But that's why I give extra special kudos to Ken, because her movement at almost the same height is her agility, her speed, her hand-eye coordination is superior to a lot of the UT opponents.
Justo to Gallagher. Off the glass. Missed. Got her own rebound. Back up, blocked by Bryant, out of bounds. Ramsey will inbound. 8:34 to go. Second quarter. Tell you, stick around after this game. The number 1 ranked men's team in the nation will be on this floor taking on Tampa. Justo fade away, no good. Nova Southeastern men, the only unbeaten team in Division II. And actually I heard all divisions.
Wow.
They average 110 a game. They give up 84. So they'll say, go ahead and score all you feel like. You're still going to lose by 26.
Their offense is their defense.
Yeah. Nova Southeastern takes the timeout. 8:24 to go. We'll step out and be right back.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end.
25-11, Tampa on top. Sydney Kinn back in the Spartan lineup. Gallagher out. Justo inside to Ramsey, double team, finds Justo. Quickly up court to Jones, across the timeline. You know, a couple weeks ago we saw, I think it was Embry Riddle, gave the Spartans all they could handle in the backcourt.
Yep.
And other teams have tried it ever since then, and the Spartans have much improved. Sullivan knocks it down.
What's good about that game is that it exposed them, but it gave them also the notion that you have to make your weakness a strength going forward.
Long jumper, no good. Missing by Zeno Sarin. Jones dishes,
Nice.
and foul called on Saray McGill, I should say. No, it's on 11. Zeno Seren. I tell you, they have a dark gray uniforms, black numbers, or maybe dark blue. Jones backpedaled a little to get some motion, stepped on the sideline, turnover.
You need more contrast.
So the 0 and the 11 sort of look alike from a distance.
I'll tell you this, Sarah Jones, I bet she ran track in her early years.
Wouldn't you
fast.
think so? Yeah.
Yeah. She's
Sprinter.
fast. Definitely a sprinter.
Outside the arc, up top. That's Kinran. On the drive, just throws it up, but Justo gets called for the foul on the drive. That'll be 2 on Maya.
Maybe Audra Leopold. Yes, here she comes.
And I apologized to Maya last week for years. We've been calling her Gusto because that's what we were told.
Right.
Then we hear it's Justo, and they've always called her the Juice.
Yep.
So at the end of the last game, I apologized to her, and she goes, "No big deal." As a matter of fact, she said, "Coach called me the Goose my freshman year and said, you have to earn to be called the Juice." She said, "Now he calls me the Juice." Audra Leopold in the lineup for Tampa. She's a grad student from Seffner, Florida, coming off knee injury. Kin, jumper, no good. 27-11 Tampa on top. To the side, Shepard looking for a cutter.
Yeah. Earlier in the season, Audra Leopold was actually the starter in this 3-guard rotation.
But then had the knee problem.
Yep.
Missed a lot of games. She's been very good when she comes in.
She just plays an extra mature guard that's going to make the right play.
Yeah.
She's also going to hustle her butt off on defense and just play good basketball. Nice pickup by the Spartans in their recruitment.
Inside to Sullivan.
Nice.
Spin off the glass. Won't fall, though. We come the other way. Still 27-11.
Yeah, I often compliment Ken on her footwork, but that was some nifty footwork by Malia Sullivan.
Long jumper, no good. Here comes Tampa. Ramsey. Guarded closely by Shepard. Gets around Shepard. Jumper about 12-footer, no good. Tipped by Kin into the hands of Grant.
Ken looked like she may have been grabbed a little on that rebound attempt, but it wasn't called, so no call, no foul.
Frederick knocking that one down. Her fourth point of the night, second basket of the night. Kin tracks down that errant pass for Tampa. 27-13. Inside to Kin, spins away from the double team, rolls it over the rim. We have her unofficially now with 12 points to go with 3 rebounds.
And I'm up here snickering in enjoyment because it's such a pleasure to watch her. She split the double team on the spin and shot it in softly.
That one bounces out. Jones across the timeline. 29-13, under 5 to go. Next stoppage of play, we'll take a break. Outside the arc, Leopold. Kin inside to Sullivan. Little ball fake, up and in. But they call the foul on Sullivan. That'll be her first, Tampa's 4th of the quarter.
And here comes Marcheski in for Sullivan.
Eleanor Marcheski in.
Got to guard against that third foul pickup. You probably won't be seeing Malia Sullivan anymore this quarter.
That was only her first, though, according to the board.
Was it?
Yeah. But this is normally when he sits her.
Gotcha.
Halfway through the second quarter. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, back up, no good. That's McGill. Finally, Tampa takes it away to Leopold. And Marcheski, I think, is called for a moving pick. Fifth foul on Tampa for the quarter. Not a player control, so no free throws.
Didn't quite have her feet set.
Number 5, Emma Krause, in for Nova Southeastern, a grad student from Plantation, Florida. On the drive, no good. That was Conley. McGill goes down. Marcheski picking up 2 fouls in the span of about 15 seconds. And she's going to come out, and Gallagher in. So the Spartans with a couple of their tallest players, Kinn and Gallagher in the lineup. McGill to shoot 2, hits the first. 29-14. (29-15). Nova Southeastern got out to a 5-0 lead on Tampa, but Tampa turned the tide very quickly.
Now they're enjoying a 14-point double-digit lead.
I know it's hard to maintain a 2-to-1 ratio, but this is the first time it's been under a 2-to-1 ratio scoring. 29-15. And another foul called.
UT is consistently aggressive, even though they don't seem to be as aggressive as you think they are, because they play with such a nice rhythm and flow. Yep. But they go at it hard.
And Gallagher just lost the ball out of bounds, knocked out of her hand by Kiara Grant. So 3.5 to go in the half. Conley back out. Frederick goes to Shepard. Shepard drives on Gallagher, back out. Stolen by Sarah Jones. That's her second or third of the day. Bounce pass stolen right back by Shepard. Bounce pass taken away by Jones. Flings it up, no good. And Nova Southeastern comes back the other way. That's Kiara Grant. Finds Shepard, or McGill, I should say. Outside the arc, long 3. Conley knocks it down. (29-18). 2.5 to go. The lead 11. Inside to Kidd. Gets a little room. She loves that shot.
She was pointing down, wanting to and one on that. I think she has an argument, but nevertheless, she has a basket on a nice reverse move.
Now with 14. 31-18. On the drive, Conley lays it in. Sarah Jones stops, looks, finds Ramsey. Ramsey to Leopold. Lobs it into Kinn, but stolen and goes out of bounds. Tampa will get the ball back under their basket.
She has to be careful on that pass. Luckily, it did get knocked out of bounds, but you can't lead Kinn so far that when she catches it, she's straddling the baseline or so far into the basket that she can't get up a good shot.
Ramsey calling out the play. Spartans stack up along the right free throw lane. Now they run the play. Lobs it out to Sullivan. Minute and a half to go in the half. Ramsey, I don't know if she was looking to pass, but ball's taken away. Quickly up court and lost out of bounds. Kinrun couldn't hold on to it. Or no, I take that back. Steele couldn't hold on to it. Leopold comes Tampa's way. Across the timeline. Leopold, free throw line. Jones, 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Good block out. We come the other way. Conley, all the way across the court and out of bounds.
Nice vertical, though.
Wow, that was almost a souvenir for somebody in the fifth row.
She went up to try to get that one.
Just under a minute to go. Gallagher quickly in for Kin. She'll probably sit for the rest of the half. Just a smart play. Avoid the fouls.
Yeah, Mackenzie Steele, I knew I recognized her. She was at Florida Southern, and she came over to Nova as a grad transfer.
Sullivan with that shot. She has 10. 33-20. 30 seconds to go in the half. Up top. Steele drives off the glass, rolls it home. Steele with 4. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Spartans across the timeline. Ramsey, 10 to go. Sullivan, near the top of the key. Looks, spins, back. 3 seconds to go. Fouled on the way up. And I think they got the foul on Conley. It'll be her first. It'll put Sullivan at the line with 1.2 seconds to go.
Now, quick question to you, Jack. A grad transfer, you're allowed to transfer within your conference and play, which is
yes
unheard of in my day.
Oh, yeah.
But why not just let them stay at their current
I
university?
don't understand that. Yeah, why if you've graduated, why do you have to go to another school to play one more year?
Same conference.
I wondered that myself. Never gotten a good answer. It's like, hey, I mean, I would think most schools like Findlay University would have loved to have Sydney Kin stay.
Right. So I guess I'm going to have to go to Google.
Yeah. Second to go. Spartans by 13. Inbounding. Shot at the half court.
Oh!
That might have counted had it gone. It didn't go in, though. We've reached the end of the first half. It is Tampa 35. Nova Southeastern 22. Unofficially, we have Sullivan with 14. And on the other end, we have Steele and Frederick with 4 for Nova Southeastern. We'll be back just before the start of the second half to update all the stats. You're watching on TampaSpartans.tv.
Yeah, I want
college sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us.
And
for college sports.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Second half, just moments away. Jack Ike along with DeCarlo DeVoe. Andre running the board here. Let's get you caught up on the stats before we get going for the second half. For Nova Southeastern, Tampa leading, by the way, 35-22. Nova Southeastern just 7 of 28 from the floor today. Steele has 4, Conley 2, Kraus 3, Frederick 4, Grant 3, Shepard 3, Bryant has just a point. They are 7 of 28 from the floor, 3 of 15 from deep, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. They have 15 rebounds and 3 assists. On the other side, Tampa just always shoots well, 52% right now. They are 14 of 27. Not so well from deep, 1 of 9 from deep right now. 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 17 rebounds and 6 assists. We'll get you the individuals as we move on here. Spartans with the ball on the first possession. Leopold did not score. Ramsey has 2. Jones has 6. Sullivan with 14. Kinn with 13. And that's the Spartans scoring to this point. Inside to Kinn, immediately double-teamed. She puts it up, has it blocked, taken away. We come the other way. Kiara Grant with the rebound.
Nova right now is trapping on every pass, it seems, on the defensive end.
Missing from point-blank range was Steele. I should say Bryant missing that one. Justo, top to Sullivan, outside to Ramsey. 3 on the way. No. Kinn with the rebound. She just puts it right up and hits. Kinn now on the day is 7 of 11.
7-11. I'm going there for gas after the game.
Tell him you know Sydney. Might get a 2 for 1. Spartans by 15. Ramsey to Sullivan, top of the key. Inside to Kinn, a little bit too far, out of bounds.
Yeah,
that's about the second time the Spartans have tried to get to Kinn, and it was just a little too out of reach.
Got to be cognizant that when you make that pass, where they catch the pass is also very important.
Kiara Grant outside, 3 on the way, airballed it. They got their own rebound.
I'll tell you, the rotation was good. She just shot it too far.
Off the glass, no good. Kinn with the rebound. Frederick missing both of those shots. Jones outside, bounce pass to Sullivan, almost taken away. She goes up, puts it in, and they call the charge on Sullivan.
I know they called one in the first half, but that one was kind of questionable. I don't know. Might have to throw my challenge flag.
Yeah, throw it out there. You know, I was watching the game at Eckerd, Tampa women's game at Eckerd last Wednesday.
Right.
And listening to their play-by-play broadcast team. And at one point there was a call, and I don't saying it was similar to this, but the referees went over to the scorer's table and they said, must be a video review. And I'm like, I don't think our video has ever been reviewed for anything.
No.
Or would be, we have one camera, they had one camera. So I don't know what they were I don't think it was a video review.
Probably a stats review.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Conley from deep, front of the rim, no good. Kinn fights for it, goes out of bounds, and it'll stay Sharks ball.
Yeah, the Sharks are playing right now to somewhat, like desperation mode. They're down 15 on the Spartans' floor, so they got to come out blazing.
Yes.
But what we normally see, though, as they put forth so much energy to try to get back in the game, how much do they have to sustain in the fourth quarter?
Sullivan, that one might have been the charge she didn't get called for.
Yes, close call.
Drive, cut off by Sullivan. No, missed. Rebound, up and out. Kraus could not get that to fall.
Wow. It's almost like on their end, the rim is made of rubber because it's just the ball is hitting it and just bouncing out.
It's one of those carnival rims.
Yeah.
Wow. Though the Spartans did use that same rim in the first half.
Right.
Oh. And a pass out of bounds. Turnover number 9 for Nova Southeastern. Tampa also with 9 turnovers.
That's the thing when you're playing out of desperation to try to get back in it. You take more risks, and sometimes you make more turnovers.
Justo. Pick from Kin. Little hesitation up off the glass.
Oh, wow.
She wanted the call, didn't get it. We come the other way. Kiana Grant on the drive, kicks it out. Finds Frederick. Conley, good. Conley, her first made 3 of the day, and full court press almost taken away, is taken away. And
wow,
pulled down from behind by Conley.
Yeah, definitely a foul. In football, that would have been a horse collar tackle.
Horse collar.
Right?
I know. That's why I wondered if they might think that was a little bit more than just a normal foul.
I will tell you this. Maya Justo got pulled down. She got up so quickly, you didn't even realize she was ever down. I mean, she didn't complain. She didn't do anything. She just got right back up like a toaster popped up. So my respect for her, because if that was me, I think I may have been like, hey, call the foul.
Ramsey to Justo. Juice is loose. Oh, tried to get it to Kin, couldn't get there. Long 3. Good. Conley knocks down another one, and Tom Jesse wants a timeout as Nova Southeastern has cut it to 9. 5:50 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be right back.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent.
9. First time it's been single digits in quite some time. Was 15 not too long ago.
And that's the desperation Nova Southeastern is playing out of. They've made some mistakes, but they've cut the lead to single digits also.
There's another one of those fouls I mentioned. I don't know if you really need to foul somebody trying for a steal 50 feet from the basket. It is on Kiana Grant. Second foul of the quarter. Second foul on Grant. Jones. All alone. Oh, lays it in.
That was nice. Jelly to go with that finger roll.
She's got 6 now. Long 3. Short.
Jones
takes it away. Yeah.
That's.
And she guides the ball out of bounds. It'll stay Tampa ball.
If that was another player, they may have conceded the ball to the Nova Southeastern team.
Yeah, you're right.
But Jones is like, I can get this.
Justo. to Ramsey. Justo inside to Kin. Double team. She turns away, lays it in.
I've noticed they've picked up the physicality with Ken in the post also.
Yeah.
But some way, somehow she finds a way to beat it.
Very deep three, taken away by Ramsey. She falls down, and they call the travel.
I think someone slipped in the area where Ramsey slipped.
Yeah.
They got to get that cleaned up.
And this will be the under 5 timeout. 4:53 to go, third quarter. 41-28, Spartans by 13.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
(41-28). Tampa by 13. By the way, men's game coming up after this one. The number 1, this is the number 3 ranked women's team, Tampa. And I mean, just a privilege to watch all year.
Yes.
Started the season out with an 11-game win streak. Had a little slip. And then against Palm Beach Atlantic, have since come back with 13 straight wins. They have 2 more games left in conference play after this one. Long three on the way by Kraus, no good. And Ramsey just grabbed Frederick around the waist and pulled her out, and referee said, you can't do that.
Yeah, I tell you this, Madison Frederick, she made a good play by rooting her out, using her body as leverage, and forced Ramsey into the foul.
Spartans have 2 more games left in the regular season. Sullivan with the rebound. After this game, it's on the road. See if I got the right schedule here. Nope. Nice three on the way by Justo. After this game, the Spartans go to Barry next Wednesday and finish the season, regular season, next Saturday right here against Florida Tech.
Just
Off
like
balance, Frederick, no good.
And just like that, the 9-point lead is back up to 16 on the 3 by Gusto.
And if you want to put it on your calendar, Tuesday after next Saturday's game, it will be the quarterfinal game of the conference tournament, and Tampa should be hosting all the way through that tournament run. The way the schedule is Tuesday, February 28th, quarterfinals, Thursday, March 2nd, semifinals, and Sunday, March 5th, the SSE championship game.
Right.
Now, don't know it for sure, but the Spartans should get a pretty good seed in the NCAA tournament, potentially hosting a home game to start the tournament.
I tell you this, the way they're going, they may even get a first-round bye. I mean, just kidding around, though, but they're going well.
Typical games are played at I think they bring in 4 or 8 teams to the home court of the highest seed of the region. Tampa at number 3 in the nation, if they can run the table here, would certainly be no worse than that. Sarah Jones, no good. Kin fights for it. 16-point lead again for Tampa. Frederick outside. Conley, no good. Rebound, Ramsey.
Ramsey's a very good rebounding guard. Like a ball hawk.
She's got 5, yeah. And a moving pick. That's the third on Malia Sullivan. Up top, almost stolen by Jones. Then she actually deflected it off. That's as good as a steal.
Yeah.
As she knocked it off a Nova Southeastern player, and it'll be Tampa ball. Eleanor Marcheski into the lineup for Malia Sullivan. Sullivan going out with 3 fouls. Having a good day, though. 14 points on 5 of 10 shooting. Justo. Guarded by Kiana Grant. Drives the lane, off the glass, and in. Boy, just a great shot. Justo with 11. No, I take that back. That was her first basket, believe it or not.
Wow.
I thought it said 9.
She scored more than that.
That's according to this, and we've questioned whether this is accurate.
Understood.
I thought she had a bucket before that, but I don't know.
Nevertheless, great use of the high screen for her to be patient and work it and get down into the guts of the Nova Southeastern off defense, that is, and lay it softly off the glass for 2
Well, it was
points.
37-28. They cut the lead to 9. Tom Jesse took a timeout. Since then, Tampa on a 9-0 run.
Wow. Great response to the tutelage of Coach Jesse.
Inside to Kin. Double, triple team. She goes in and scores anyway. Lead is 20. So, putting away any notion of a Nova Southeastern comeback at this point anyway.
Yes, it's
This is the biggest lead of the game.
It's like looking like it's slim to none, and I think I just seen Slim walk out the door.
Well, the reason I say you never say never is 21-point lead now, is Tampa led at Eckerd by 13 in the fourth quarter, and that game went to overtime. But this is a 21-point lead now.
Tell you this. And this is the team that UT had to squeak out a
78-77,
win.
yeah.
Down in
hit a free throw late.
Yep. Tale of two cities. And I'm going to give Nova credit. They're not a bad team.
No.
Nova is a good team.
Marcheski, right place, right time. 51-28. Spartans are just clicking hard now as they are on a 13-0 run. 12-0 run, actually.
And Alexis Bryant, trying to fight Ken for inside post position, just picked up her third foul. I know it's frustrating. You're working hard, and you're down, 21-plus points, and it's like, what are we doing wrong? But
I know.
Actually, it's what the Spartans are doing right.
Well, if you're looking for a play, so the Spartans are shooting 54% on the day.
Wow.
Nova Southeastern is shooting 20%. They have not made double-digit baskets yet.
Wow.
Fighting for it. That is their 10th field goal of the day.
With 1:18 left in the third quarter.
Yeah. Spartans have 21. Justo drives, dishes. Oh, Gallagher lays it in.
Real slick.
23-point lead for Tampa. Conley drives. Gallagher rebounds. Justo the other way. Nobody wants to stop her, so she just keeps going and got fouled on the way in. I think she kept saying, anyone, Bueller.
I would say this. If she doesn't win all the sprints in practice, she's probably always top 2.
Yeah.
And I bet she never gets tired.
No. You've called her the Energizer Bunny in the past.
She has or she has an innate ability to maintain a high level when she is tired.
Yes.
And that therefore you can't tell when
a
she
higher
is.
threshold of pain. She just fights through it. Hits the throw.
She's tough.
This says 3 points. I don't know if that's right or not. We'll assume it is. But she has 5 assists, which we can believe.
Most definitely.
Lead is 25, 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Outside the arc. Trying to drive on Ramsey. Jumper by Frederick. She just airballed that one. She said somebody deflected it or hit her hand.
Yeah.
Does not win the appeal. Tampa gets the ball.
She shot a 12-foot shot, only 10 feet.
Zeno Sirin into the lineup. Quickly gets the ball. Tampa does to Ramsey. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. They don't have to shoot until the final seconds. Shot clock is dark. 7 to go. Ramsey outside the arc. Sarah Jones, 3. No. Bounces. Marcheski up. That should count. Oh, doesn't go. That is the end of the third quarter, and Tampa has increased its lead to 25. It is 55 to 30, and we'll take a break. Fourth quarter coming up.
5 minutes ago, it was a
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
A 25-point lead for Tampa, biggest of the game. And we get ready to start the final 10 minutes. Tampa just kind of put the pedal to the metal once they cut it down to a 37-28 lead. It's an 18-2 run since then. Three, no good. Bouncing, foul called underneath. And it'll be on Nova Southeastern.
One of the best characteristics of a good team is when they get the opposition to play out of character, to do what they normally don't do because they're playing out of desperation, trying to catch up.
Spartans not able to get the inbound pass, but Sullivan tracks it down. .20 seconds on the shot clock. 9:35 game clock. Ramsey backs out, skips it over to Jones. 3 on the way, no good. Tracking it down, they let it go out. And it'll be Sharks ball. Couple picks way out top, but Frederick shoots anyway, knocks down the 3. Nobody went over the pick that time, so Frederick took the shot. 55-33.
Yeah, Madison Frederick is a graduate transfer from Iowa State University.
Sullivan, nothing called, scores.
Wow.
Ramsey sees a couple picks. Justo on the switch off. On the drive, Frederick. Foul called. That's on Justo, should be her third. First of the quarter. It's a good spot to be in, even though she's picked up her third. They have a 24-point lead. So not a big worry that she's got her third.
I think they'll let her play it out some.
Hits one, misses the second. Sullivan bounced around, finds Kin. She's the press breaker. Gets it to Ramsey. Ramsey harassed between the circles. Up top, Sullivan looks at a two-pointer, rolls out, no good.
Nova to this point, they've been, Southeastern that is, they've been playing hard, but they just haven't had any answers for the UT offense or defense.
Frederick lobs it inside, and Steele lays it in, 57-36.
I'll tell you this, male or female, that's one of the best basketball names. Mackenzie Steele.
Yeah.
Like Remington Steele. Remember that old show?
Oh, yeah.
Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah. Foul is on Krause. First of the quarter, her third of the game. Ramsey to inbound left of the Spartan basket. Lobs it into Kin. To Sullivan. Little head fake, turnaround jumper, no good. Quickly the other way. Long three, Frederick just grazes the front of the rim, but a rebound to Conley, who lays it in. Conley with 10 now. Cut to 19. Justo loses the ball. Taken away by Frederick. She gives it to Krause, or Steele, I should say. Missing the shot. Rebound. Grant scores. Kiara Grant scores. And she got fouled. Foul is on Jones. Tom Jesse talking to Maya Justo as she maybe got a little too fancy trying to avoid a defender. And now it's down to 17. We said they might have another run.
Right.
And we said that at 21. The Spartans upped it to 25.
I'll tell you this, one more bad possession, and I think we'll see a Tom Jesse timeout. Because you're not, you can't, this is UT's game to lose.
Yeah.
You can't give this away.
Sullivan to Ramsey. To Jones into the front court. Jones to Sullivan. Looking to go to Kin. Tipped away, but they got the foul on Krause. Spartans were lucky to get that foul called as she read the pass and deflected it, but they said she bodied Kin out of the way. So Ramsey will inbound. That's the fourth on Krause, so she's going to come out. Brings in Saren into the game. Justo on the inbound. Ramsey, jumper in the lane, too strong. Foul called, and I think they got Sullivan. They did, because she puts her hands up in disbelief. That's her fourth. Marcheski quickly off the bench.
You got to buckle down, Spartans. Don't assume the game is won until that clock hits double zeros.
Grant lets it bounce around for a few seconds, now comes up. A three, off the rim, no good. Ball hits the floor, and Justo tracks it down.
Now that's a great box out. When that ball can hit the floor and there's no opposing team's players there. That's a great block out.
Yeah, I was waiting for any one of 4 Spartans to just go get the rebound. Ramsey did. She has 7. Sullivan with 10 rebounds. Malia Sullivan double-double, but she also has 4 fouls, so she's sitting for the moment. Kinn with 18 points, about her average, 7 rebounds.
Close to a double-double. She's 3 rebounds away.
Justo to Kinn. Free throw line goes in a little farther. That might be a charge. No. It will send Kinn to the line.
You know what? I'd say this. The benefit of being a standout player, sometimes you get those 50-50 calls.
Kinn with 18, averages 19.8. Audrey Ramsey 10.6. Maya Gusto really close at 9.6. Malia Sullivan at 14. So 3 in double digits, 1 oh so close.
Sullivan's the first to double-digit boards at 10.
Hits that one. Back to an 18-point lead. Nice pass inside. That probably isn't going to go, as Justo tried to jump in bounds to get the little pass.
She almost had me fooled.
She jumped when she was out of bounds, but had yet to establish herself in bounds. Looked good, style points.
Yeah, heads-up play for sure by Maya Justo.
Inside to Grant. She passes it outside, but foul on Sarah Jones. That was Kiana Grant with the drive. They not only have similar names, but they obviously are twins.
Right.
Hard to tell them apart sometimes. And they have ponytails obscuring their number.
Right.
Other than that, very easy. Ramsey gets the ball, but a foul called inside. A lot of fouls in this game.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Pretty well equally divided, not saying it's one-sided.
Right now, Nova, they're all out hustle. You know, right now it's working for them, but they have 5:35 left to try to trim this lead into where it can be a winnable game for them. Right now, it's still out of reach.
Hits that one.
Yeah, what benefits them is these free throws, getting points while the clock is stopped.
Hits that one. Up court to Marcheski. Almost dragged her foot, did not, so no call.
Like Chris Webber. Remember
but he
that?
didn't add the timeout to it.
Right. But he did drag. He traveled prior to that.
Yes, which might have been better. That was just on TV the other night.
Yeah,
on ESPN.
You saw it also.
Yeah.
Okay, I was watching it.
Yeah. Oh, nice shot from Frederick from deep. That's only her second 3 of the game, but her 13th point of the game.
I'll tell you this, I don't mind trading buckets with Nova. I mean, I would like stops, but, you know, being up 15, I don't mind trading buckets at all.
Justo fouled. That will be a foul on Conley. 2 now on Conley. This is the under 5 timeout, 4:47 to go in the game. Tampa 61, Nova Southeastern 46. We'll take a break and be right back.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Oh. Their assist per game is... They have 12 team assists right now.
61-46, Tampa by 15. 4:47 left in the game. Maya Justo to the line, where she is 2 for 2. Hits the first. 5 for the Juice. Six. And if you're scoring at home, Tampa is 13 of 13 from the free throw line. To the corner. Airballed one. Kin with the rebound. Dribbles out of the way. Up quickly to Justo. Long bounce pass to Sarah Jones, who retreats to run some time.
Yeah, Kin is now 2 rebounds away from a double-double.
Jones gets the ball back and threw it away. Conley on the drive. Doesn't want to stop. Doesn't get fouled. Misses the shot. Ramsey the other way. She is making Kiara Grant chase her all around. There was a push by Frederick on Kin. Nothing called. Now they go into Kin, guarded by Frederick. And she says, all right, I'm just going to score.
Yeah, I mean, that's indefensible.
Well, once Bryant went out, Bryant had the ability to look her in the eye, but I don't think she's played this half. She had 3 fouls, and I don't think she's played at all this half.
Not very much.
She's got 9 minutes of playing time. Bounce pass. Jump ball. It will be Tampa ball. 3:24 to go in the game.
Even when they make a mistake, it still works out in their favor. Sign of a good team.
Malia Sullivan back in. Since she left, Sydney Kin reeled off about 8 points to take over the scoring lead. Kin now at 24. Sullivan with 16. Justo. Kin pick. Sullivan. Kin turns in the lane. Again, just very easy. 26 for Kin. We mentioned she went over 2,000 career points last game, or last Saturday, for her career, of which she spent 1 season here in Tampa.
Right.
Nova Southeastern takes a timeout. 2:54 to go. Lead is back to 19. Tampa 67 and the Sharks 48.
This game may be in the back.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Spartans inbound the ball. Quickly over to Ramsey. Double team, triple team. They find Kin out on the arc. She tries to drive and got fouled. foul is on Steele, her second. Kin will go to the line. And if they're going to just put the Spartans at the line, I think they're just going to increase the lead. Kin with that one, 27. Erin Antosh to check in. She may come in if Kin makes his free throw. Whoa, first miss of the day for the Spartans from the line. They're 14 of 15. 3 from deep water. That's Steele knocking that one down, her first 3 of the game. Jones finds Ramsey across the timeline. She's bumped from behind. To Justo. They look to double team her. Goes inside. Sarah Jones inside for the bucket. Shortest player on the floor scores in the paint.
And that gets Jones to double digits at 10.
Frederick missing. That's the 9th rebound for Kin, and she'll go to the line. So she's probably going to come out if she hits these free throws. 1 rebound short of a double-double. Right. Or she could miss one of them and get her own rebound. Just saying. Just saying.
That's something Dennis Rodman would do.
Yep. You probably remember this a number of years ago. A player needed 1 more rebound to get, I don't know if it's double-double or some incentive.
Like a triple-double.
So he came down court, stole the ball, came down court on a fast break, intentionally missed it. He was the only one in the front court.
I remember that.
And I think they wouldn't allow it.
I remember that.
It was an NBA game. Kin hits that. Erin Antosh.
What would have been better for the player to do is throw it off the backboard to himself as a shot, then you rebound it in the air and dunk it in.
Yeah.
I think they would be more inclined to give you a rebound on that play instead of just intentionally missing a shot.
Yes. They may have allowed it, but then they said, or they may have ruled after the fact that we're not going to allow this anymore if a player does it just for stat purposes.
Right.
72-51. That was the 3rd foul on Marcheski. Both free throws good. That was by Kiara Grant. Full court press again, lead 19. Audra Leopold back in the lineup. Quickly up court, Marcheski cross the timeline. Gets bumped, still looking, and timeout was called. Tampa quickly with the timeout. So we'll just stay here. Andre's running out of commercials. So we'll just keep talking here. 72-53, a minute 43 to go in the game. Tampa, I'm going to say it, will improve to 17-1 in conference play, 25-1 on the season, and a now 14 game win streak.
Right. Now, while we're here, this is somewhat off the topic of basketball, but this is on parenthood. You know, Sarah Jones has the cutest little daughter.
Oh, she is amazing. She was totally asleep in the first half.
I know, right?
Sitting in the first row, oblivious to a game going in. Now she's up and into it.
Right. She gets just as much love as a teddy bear.
Minute and a half to go in the game. Justo. Marcheski drives the baseline off the glass and in. Marcheski's 4th point of the day. Quickly up court. Grant might have had a block. Rebound off the glass, no good. Leopold out of the pack with the ball. Triple teamed in the backcourt. They get it to Ramsey.
Kick it up.
Scoots across the timeline. Finds Antosh, who lays it in. Spartans dishing off assists now. That is assist number 16 on the day out of 29 baskets. Ramsey coming out. Adeline Kent coming in.
And that last assist and basket by Aaron Antosh pushes the lead back up to 23 for the Spartans.
1:03 to go in the game. Tampa now by 23. Under a minute now. Long three. Off the back of the rim. No good. Frederick still in, looking to dish. Back in the lane. Off the glass. No good. Marcheski with the rebound. Leopold got away. Kent inside. Antosh lays it in. Kent with the assist. Antosh with 4. 35 seconds left in the game. Driving the lane is Shepard. Taken away by Kent. Tell you, they have not called off the Dogs on this backcourt pressure.
Yeah, because UT's just getting layups, and it's just making the lead balloon, greater and greater.
Layups or, as in this case, free throws. Stephanie Theodosikas coming into getting ready to come in. She'll be coming in for Justo, providing Maya hits the free throws. First one rattles home.
Yeah, Maya's been on the floor about 5 to 7 times today. She definitely gives up her body for the team.
She comes out, will have 7 points. And a great floor game. 7 points, 6 assists. Theodosikas into the game for Tampa. Frederick, jumper, front of the rim, no good. Ball bounding toward the Sharks bench. Tampa ball, 17.9 to go. Spartans will get the win. Nova Southeastern will fall to 13-5 on the conference season, 21-5 overall. Marcheski in the backcourt, gave up a dribble, finds Kent. There's the future, though Justo only a junior. And Ramsey only a junior. Kent. Marcheski, a 3 at the buzzer, doesn't take it. Spartans win.
That was classy for her not to shoot that. I may have shot it, though.
And then pumped your fist and taunted the other team. I've only seen highlights. Tampa wins at 80-53, so they end up with their biggest lead of the game before it's all over. Let's recap the scoring in today's game. For Nova Southeastern, 17 of 71, only 24% from the floor. Scoring goes this way: Conley with 10, Bryant with a point, Frederick 13, Grant with Kiara Grant with 10, Steele with 9, Kraus with 9, Shepard with 3, and as I said, 24% from the floor, 8 of 37 from deep, and 11 of 15 from the line. 31 rebounds and 7 assists. For Tampa, a whole bunch of players scoring. Justo with 8, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Kin with 29, 11 of 15 from the floor, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Ramsey with 7. Sarah Jones double digits with 10. Sullivan with 16, 6 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Other scores: Gallagher with 2, Marcheski with 4, and Antosh coming in the final couple minutes picked up 4. The Spartans were 30 of 54, 56% from the floor, 2 of 13 from deep, not good, but they didn't have to shoot a lot, and 18 of 19 from the free throw line, 95%. Spartans with 38 rebounds, 17 assists on the day, and they win it 80-53 is the final score. So we'll take a break. Men's basketball, stick around for that one, as the number 1 ranked team in Division I basketball, Nova Southeastern, on the floor at 4 o'clock. For DeCarlo DeVoe and Andre, this is Jack Ike saying thanks for